Hello everyone. I thought it was important to send you this special capsule. It's very unfortunate what is going on around us, and my heart goes out to those who have to be quarantined, and in particular those who are sick with the coronavirus. I don't wish it upon anybody to catch this virus, but the sooner we can get this thing behind us, the sooner we can get back to normal life. And rest assured, this thing will be beat. Now, from the National Bank standpoint, I want you to know that we are all working remotely from our homes. 95% of the staff is working from their home. My team in particular is also working from our home. Our telephone systems are running efficiently. Our computer systems are running very well. If there's anything you need, we are reachable. We are here for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Now, last Friday, March 20th, we had a conference call with our bank CEO and our National Bank financial president. And I wanted to share with you some of the points that were brought up during the call. One of the points that's very clear to all of us is that this is a disruption. It is not destruction. Canada is not Europe. There are divisions in Europe. We're in a better fiscal position, and we have our own currency. One thing is certain is that we all believe profoundly that we're going to come out of this feeling stronger on the other side. It's going to take a little time, but we're going to come out of this. Now, the window to close the stock market, which is what we feel the authorities should have done early on, just before all this volatility started to happen, that window is closed now. The last time the markets closed was in 1914, just prior to the First World War. And it opened 4 months later, and everything seemed to have been all right after it opened up. Things had settled down. In addition, investing in the right sectors is paramount, especially in times like now. One of the sectors that will carry on, most probably, based on consensus, is the construction industry. Construction will keep going forward. The government is creating lots of fiscal stimulus into the economy, which will alleviate the impact of a recession. Another sector that will do well, by logic, is the healthcare sector. Individuals will not stop taking medication because of a recession. If you need to take your diabetes pills or your high blood pressure pills, you will continue to purchase these products. Actually, I read a story that Johnson & Johnson's cannot keep up with the demand for Tylenol. They're flying off the shelves. So why would Johnson & Johnson's stock go down 20, 30, or 40%? There's no logic to that. But the market has been decoupling because of margin calls. A lot of individuals borrow to invest in the market, and they're forced to sell at any price in order to pay back that loan. And this brings lots of bargains before us. Other sectors that I like a lot are the telecom sector. I mean, being at home, we're using tremendous amounts of bandwidth. That's positive for that sector. Another great sector or area to be in is the IT sector. Video conferencing is going through the roof. I'm using my laptop like I've never used it before, working from the house. So that sector is doing amazing, in addition to other sectors like the delivery sector. Like, for instance, Amazon is hiring 100,000 people. Walmart is hiring 10,000 more people to work in their stores. So there are winners and there are losers, unfortunately. Some of the losers that I see will be the discretionary sector, the hospitality sector. Wherever there's a big gathering of people, that sector, unfortunately, is not going to do well in the next little while. They're going to get hurt. But it will come back. So to summarize, stock market history is dotted with these corrections. We've seen it. I've seen it time and time again. I've lived through the 1987 correction, and that was a real rough one, where the markets had dropped 40 to 45% between September and October 1987. And November, December of that same year, the markets rallied, and actually 1987 finished with a positive return of over 2%. Hard to believe leaving the moment of a correction, but it's accomplished a positive return. So the ones who sold out missed on that big rebound. Now, I don't know if we're going to go lower from here. We may go lower, but it's hard to buy at the lowest. It's always best to buy lower, because if you're not in during that rebound, during those best days, during that reflection, you're going to miss out on decent returns. So this brings me to the point where, at the very minimum, stay the course. And lastly, for all the RIF holders, the LIF holders, and the ones with registered annuities, the federal government put in a new rule strictly for 2020, and this is to alleviate the situation with the markets by allowing you to withdraw 25% less than the minimum amount required. So this is a positive for those who can afford it. I would definitely take advantage of it if I could. And on that note, I just want to say thank you very much for your confidence. Stay healthy and be safe.